Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I can't help but smile, not because I'm rooting for any team in particular, but to see the special teams set up their team in such a big way, you just know that helps the interaction between all phases of a football team.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Here's Nix to throw right away. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now it's Nix. Another catch there for Waddle. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Raiders' 18-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready!
To throw, here's Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Makes the score
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 70 Timber. Check go.
That's caught by Tucker.
Mendoza's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
A gain of 4.
When you look at this Bronco defense, they were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
He's tackled at
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Rush in.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
Line. A gain of a yard.
Off the play fake. Mendoza. This is caught by Tucker. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Give the rookie
line.
another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On the play brings up 2nd and
Now he'll
10
look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Line.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
To throw is Nix. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. For the Broncos, it's 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Nix to throw again. That is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jalen Waddle, 46 yards. And the Broncos lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Right back to him on first down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Okay, ready?
At their 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready?
Throwing Nix. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It's a
good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good for a Broncos.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15.
Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Broncos 21, Raiders nothing. Will Lutz.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But you look at this Bronco defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's
21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, go.
Off play action, Mendoza. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. So the decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the Broncos,
they made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down.
First
and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Almost set. Punch left. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Nix to the air. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
On the set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
60
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
60 Maverick, chap 60, 79 Broncos.
Ready?
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
To throw is Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Raiders nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Ready.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Back to throw. Mendoza. He's got Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Broncos.